doing your stupid streaming program?
It is so offline. It's even showing me recommended shit to watch.
Is it back online now? Because it seems to have caught up to the lagginess.
And apparently, no. Hold on. Let me go.
Frank says it's back now.
Oh. Okay, there it is. It just. Yeah.
Is it? It looks like it's working properly. Hey, Stig, over on the very right-hand side there, you've got those 3 green bars, and then there's a big green bar under that. What does that say?
The fuck if I know? I can't read it. Oh, somebody bought a thing and another thing.
Oh, right, okay, so it's...
plain black, something or other, probably coffee. Yeah, magic mug black, and then a regular t-shirt, women.
Oh, that was me. I bought that ages ago. I bought all these...
Yeah.
I bought all these products because I wanted to see how long it takes for our new shop to send it through. And Stig, last week, did you missed out on the actual magic mug? I had a magic mug that I was demonstrating to everyone.
Bugger. I figure it's having a depression week. That kind of sucks.
It was. That's all right. I'll bring it in. I'll bring it again next week. It'll be. It's really cool. I like it.
Oh yeah.
I got my magic coffee this week.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it has magical abilities. I'm not sure exactly what the abilities are this week, but it may be something to do with stupidity and better driving skills, maybe.
Oh, let's hope.
Well, we'll see. It's either that better driving skills or really bad driving skills.
See, you're trying to figure out something. I'm watching drink here, and you were sitting so low in that cab. Oh, no, never mind. I think it was just the way your track IR was positioned.
Yeah, the track IR sometimes.
Because you were sitting like way
low, like I'm a kid. Yeah, track IR.
Lower than a Peterbilt driver trying to show off how badass his rig is. That low.
I had to laugh. I was driving along yesterday, and I saw this guy goes past. This guy went past, right, and all you could see was these hands up in the air, and he was hanging onto the steering wheel, and his head. That's all you could see, and he was driving a. It was a Kenworth, and this guy, the guy next to me, he goes, "Dude, I just saw some dude there. He was looked like a kid driving." And I go, "Yeah, I know. I saw it too." It looked like a young kid was driving that truck. It was that.
Yeah,
low.
we have some of those. We have some of those that do that here in the U.S. That okay. Now picture this, if you will. Same person sitting way down low in their truck where you barely see their head.
Yep.
But you see this one hand like way up in the air and with the extended gear.
Oh yeah, with those levers. Yeah, I don't think they're actually legal here.
I'm like, oh my gosh! Okay, we can see your claw, but we can't see you. And 9 times out of 10, it's a Peterbilt driver or K-Whopper driver, with a hood. Let's see. Chat's basically about the crash, and then welcome back everyone, and it's back. Finally.
Yeah, sorry about that crash, guys.
Damn internet.
We've really been having
like
some problems this morning. But what stream would be a senior stream without any problems? Really?
Actually, that's kind of light compared to some of the problems we had in the past.
Oh yeah. Where the whole system's tipped upside down in the middle of a stream.
Yeah, or right at the start of a 12-hour stream, we have a 15-minute update.
Yes, that's right. Oh, jeez. Next weekend is Easter weekend, right? And I will be pulling apart that computer and be trying to figure out exactly what is going on, because I do believe that there is something faulty in there, so I need to find it. It's my streaming PC that you guys got for me. So because it's lagging the the PC. It's system lag now.
Oh, never good.
And that might be converting into dropped frames. So
possibly. Say Jacob says senior at Volvo sounds like a V8. No, it's not.
No, it's definitely not a V8. No, it doesn't sound like a V8, mate. Sounds like a 6 to me.
And Game On John saying a midget driving a truck. Back when we were talking about the guy sitting on the ground.
Yeah, midget driving. the truck. Yeah. No,
I
but
never,
he'd put a booster seat in. He'd be smart, you know.
dang. I never understood the point of running your seat all the way down. Even when I was driving the truck, I never understood the point because actually it hurts harder when you land with the seat all the way down. You know how you go up and
Yeah, I know. Your
when you hit a
spine
bump,
goes
that
through you.
Oh, yeah.
Spine
It's
comes out
worse
your
than-
ass.
Yeah, it's worse than old spring rods. That's for sure.
Bench seats.
Yeah,
man.
next thing you know, you go to the doctor's office about 3 months. Doctor's like, "Why? How did you shrink 10 inches?" I don't have my seat aired up. She's like, because she's probably like, "Air up the fucking seat, dude. Come on."
Yeah, you really don't want to. You really don't want to be eating out your bum hole. So, you know,
Nah.
just put that seat up, mate. Put the
Put
gas.
a little air in it, not a lot. You don't put a lot of air in
Just
it.
a little bit.
Just enough
Just, you know, I actually put quite a bit in there because I do not like my feet coming too far off the ground. You know, some guys have it so high that they're almost touching the ceiling, and their feet go right up off the ground when they're driving. I'm like, how the hell can you drive like that?
No, I like it. I like to be flat-footed if I have my foot off the pedals.
Yes, exactly. Knee sort of like at a 90-degree angle and flat-footed on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob was like, it could be they had a low drop visor. Those are dangerous too.
Low drop visor.
Those drop visors that we've tested on mods in the past before they have them in real life on trucks.
Oh, the ones where you got to scooch right down just to see out the window.
They are freaking dangerous.
Oh man, I think they're great for show trucks, but that's it. You know, just leave it for the show trucks.
I think what they should do is like they do with the bumpers. You know, those super low trucks that have the flip up bumpers.
Oh yeah, I love those.
They should do that with those drop visors. Make those with a little servo motors that flip them up 90 degrees so you can actually see traffic lights.
I was waiting for a load to get loaded this week, and I like drawing. Okay, so not many of you would know, but I do. I love drawing, and I sat down and I drew myself a very, very rough K200. And I drew stuff on there like, you know, junior, senior gaming stuff, you know, things like that. And I was thinking that would be a really cool truck to have, you know, junior, senior gaming stuff on there. So you guys would know when I'm coming because it's got, you know, junior, senior gaming. And I was thinking junior, senior gaming with the Australian flag behind it in red, the base coat colour's red. And I was tossing up whether to have the picture of me on the side going like this, you know, on the, you know, doing the thumbs up, that little icon I have.
Yeah.
I was tossing up whether I should put that on there, but
that's a bit much.
You reckon? I wasn't sure.
I think it'd be a bit much.
Because that is basically, you look at the channel now and that's what you see, and that's me.
Oh yeah, okay.
So,
yeah, you changed it completely. Okay. I didn't notice it. I don't notice small things sometimes like that.
Because yeah, that icon is basically saying this is junior, senior gaming, and that's you know. Anyway.
Oh.
But I was thinking that would be really cool, and then I would have to buy a trailer to go along that with brand new trailer with, you know, curtains on there, junior, senior gaming on the side.
Yeah.
And then drive around with that. You know, that'd be really cool. But
Crazy did put a message in real quick that he said he just came in to say hi, have a good stream, see you next time. Sorry to interrupt your train of thought there.
No, that's fine. I do want to actually mention, guys, that Crazy Volvo is doing a 12-hour live stream. So after we're finished here, you can go over there. Now I know I don't like cross promoting, but I really want to help Crazy out because he has helped us out a lot in the past, and I really feel that he definitely needs to have a mention to help him out, guys. So when we're finished here, I'm not sure what he's doing. I think he's doing some Euro trucks to start with. So once we've finished here, you can head on over there. I know I will be. I'll be heading over there after this.
I probably will not because it'll be right near that time. I like to relax right before bedtime. No offense, Crazy, of course.
we didn't have a meeting last week either, so
No.
we didn't have a meeting last week, so we got to have one this week. So either today or tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I want to have one tomorrow.
I'll probably be in a better mood tomorrow. I mean, I'm in a decent mood now, but I'll be in a better one tomorrow. I'll just go visit Mom.
Gonna go visit Moms.
Yeah. E says, don't forget Game of Thrones, Senior.
Yes, Game of Thrones. I've forgotten all about that.
Well,
Not.
I have because I don't really care.
I like the GOT. I can't help it.
Yeah.
I like the GOT. I was planning on watching the whole season all the way through again, but I sort of got lost going through season 3. You know, so I might just watch a recap on the whole thing. You know, season 1 through to what is it, 6 recap or whatever it is, something like that.
Yeah.
They got them on YouTube.
Dijon Barker said bumper trucks instead of bumper cars. I have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
No, we don't play bumper trucks. That would be terrible.
No. And we don't give truck hugs anymore either. Senior hates those.
No, that's yeah.
E says that sounds good enough for a skin, like for a truck. Yeah, that idea we were talking about.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking of doing. You know, maybe putting it into a skin first, see how it looks, and then you know, take it from there. But I was also looking at a more sort of 80s retro type look as well, with those the line, you know, the squares and the lines on the outside.
Oh, on a K200, absolutely. That would look great on a K200.
Yeah, and then doing it in not just the standard junior senior colors, but do you know that gold comes in all colors? So you have a gold version of the reds, gold versions of the black, gold versions of the white, and gold versions of the silver, or not gold, but silver. You know what I mean. So
I know what you mean. Yeah,
it's really metallic and really reflective sort of thing. So
kind of like those old hand laid graphics back then.
Yeah, that's it. That's right.
Let's see.
And I'd have to get somebody to airbrush it, I think. Airbrush the whole truck, which is probably going to cost a bomb, about 10 to 20 grand, I reckon.
Yeah, that'd be a bit much. Let's see. Jacob said something about he was thinking you should drive a Freightliner Coronado. Not in Australia, mate. Let's see. You guys do get Freightliner there, but I don't think you have.
Yeah, not a Coronado. No, we get the.
You guys get the Century, if I remember.
Century. That's it. That's it. Yep, Freightliner Century is what we get here in Australia.
Yeah, that one annoying sucker on Outback Truckers got one.
Yes.
And I started laughing like mad when I saw him drive. It's like, oh come on, really? Those are rubbish here. I can't even imagine what they'd be like over there.
Actually, my boss was telling me a story how he met him in real life, and after 5 minutes he wanted to punch him in the mouth. That's how pissed off he got with him.
Oh, I can imagine.
And this was he was at a truck stop he met him at. I'm not going to tell details or anything, but he met him at a truck stop, and he got to talking to him, you know, and one old trucker to another, and he just said, I wanted to punch his lights out, and it's only because there was a whole heap of other people around that I didn't, but you know, he was just really annoying. So so that says it all.
Right. I saw him driving a Century Prime Mover. It's like, oh come on, really?
What was that? I didn't hear that one. Driving a Century.
I saw him drive. He called it the Prime Mover, which is, you know, a Century class Prime Mover truck. You know, it's like, really? The Outback's gonna tear that thing to pieces.
As soon as you hit those first lot of corrugated, you mean Outback in Australia?
Yeah, the Outback's gonna tear that thing straight to pieces. As
soon as you hit that first corrugated road, explode into million pieces everywhere.
Probably. Let's see. Game on John said that Crazy's doing ATS on the stream right at this moment.
Oh, he's doing ATS, is he? Right.
Yeah, at the moment.
Thank you, John. Thank you for that, mate.
Judge Face says hi. It
Hi.
says Junior. No, it's Senior.
I'm Senior.
And,
Junior
Yep.
is not. He's not on today. He's hasn't been on for a while, but he does a lot of editing for me. So there we go.
yes.
He's the junior
Yeah.
senior part. So there we go.
Oh yeah. Dijon Baker, I'm now pronouncing your name correctly. Apparently, I called him Barker.
Barker.
So he says, I am subscriber for number 446 for Crazy Volvo, and you called me last name Barker. Well, I corrected it, so Baker. Baker. There you go. Enjoy, bon appetit.
Enjoy, bon appetit.
Baz says, hey.
Hey, Baz, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Frank and Dijon Baker are hoping the beta comes soon.
I was actually
I'm
thinking it might have been this week, but I don't know why.
If you notice also SCS trends, they usually try to go after an event is done.
Yes, of course.
So it might be here in a few weeks. Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be probably another few more weeks yet.
Yeah, because the event wraps up on the final delivery. It starts on May the 3rd, so factor in 3 days is 6.
May the 3rd?
So probably May the 3rd.
No,
sorry.
the 3rd. Say it with me. May the 3rd.
May the 3rd. And then 3 days later is the 6th. The event wraps on the 6th, and probably 3 days after that will be our beta.
Ah. Well, I better hurry up and get these done, eh? Whichever way.
Right. And you got all from 10 different 10 of those delivery points.
Yeah, I know. It can be the same one repeated over and over and over again, I found out too.
Oh, it can? Well, I delivered from all 10.
Come on, find a gear. There we go.
Hard Yard says, good day, Senior.
G'day, Hard Yards. How's it going, mate?
And Peck is assuring those two in chat that it will come. Be patient getting there slowly.
Thanks, Hard Yards, for having a chat with me too during the week when I was driving home from work.
Jacob says drive a Mac Vision. They don't have one, so we can't do that. Baker's laughing at me. Damien says hi.
Hi, how are you?
Game On John speculating that a different time frame for the beta. Mr. Anderson, I'm just going to call you that because I cannot pronounce your first name.
Mr. Anderson.
And Axel says hello and what looks like Klingon. We speak English here.
I would speak Klingon if I could remember it. I seem to have forgotten a lot of it.
There's so much enunciation in the Klingon language that I really
Yes, I know.
I have a hard time with it. Yeah.
When I was younger, I was learning how to do Klingon, so wasn't too bad. I can understand it better than what I could bloody say it, which is always the way.
Hard Yards responding back to you. No worries, anytime. Axel is asking Euro Truck Online. No,
just doing single player.
We're doing single player, and it's going to take probably about a week to deliver this at 90 kph.
Yeah, well, I've already done up to. Oh, hang on, got to jump over. All right, get out of the road! Look out, coming through. There we go, made it. I'm down to what, 1,492 kilometers.
Yeah. I was going to say, what I like to do for Euro Truck is use G_traffic and knock it down to 0.3. So that way you don't have a lot of traffic, but there's still enough there to make it interesting.
Oh, no, I just leave it the way it is. It's all good.
Oh,
piss off with your bloody speeding fine. What is it through here? It's 70. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's always somebody.
Damien says, how you today and work?
I am well, thank you. Work good too.
Okay. I'm just reading it as it's written. Dijon Baker asks, oh, never mind, I can't. That's not for me to read. Let's see. Frank asked if you like the Cascadia mod. It's okay.
Yeah. It's okay. Well, I'm just going to go with it's okay on that one.
Hard Yards, I think, is asking a question. I don't know what it means, so I'm just going to read it as written.
Yes, please.
Did Junior stick it in ha? I don't know what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
I am going to have a word with him about that, mate. I'm glad you actually said that. And he's currently in a lot of trouble at the moment. So
did he put something where it shouldn't go?
Yeah, well, not really, but he did something he's not supposed to do. And if I catch him again, then he's going to be in even more trouble. So if you guys see him online, you tell him, don't. Tell him to stop it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I want to know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, let's just say that somebody didn't do too well this year, this report card.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. That's much different. That's much different than what I was envisioning, and thank goodness that's the better version of what I was envisioning.
No, well, somebody's in trouble at the moment, and yeah.
Oh,
so I don't understand why. Anyway.
Sounds like somebody stuffed up their grade system.
Yes.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes. I'm sorry too.
Let's see.
I'm also sorry as well because his phone fucking got broken. I don't even know how, and now I got to pay for it because it was in my care at the time.
Oh wow. He's asked, when you gotta jump Gandhi and start driving it? This Volvo's getting old.
Well, I don't have enough money to buy one. I've only got 200 grand.
Oh, you got enough.
No, shh.
Kinda.
Shh. Shh. That's for beer. That's beer money.
I was gonna say 200 grand be stripped out model anyway, so never mind.
Yeah, see, it's not enough. Not enough money. It's stripped down. It's, you know, it won't do Scania justice. So, yeah.
In other words, yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
Well, I don't have any place to park it anyway, so I don't have I have to buy another place to buy it.
Another slot, yeah.
Yeah, got no more slots. That's it.
We'll go with that. Game on John asked, which truck would you prefer as a mod, I guess? The Tesla or the Freightliner Cascadia?
Well, the original Tesla, yes. I liked that one. That was very good. And the original Cascadia, I like that better. But the new Cascadia is starting to drift away from what it originally was, I believe. Well, that's what I think anyway. Would you agree, Stig, or?
Well, it has gotten better in some ways and not so great in others.
Which is my point. So.
Well, actually, you can actually change the chassis now. It's not just a long chassis, it's a short chassis too.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Well, if you like the short chassis, but do they really have the short chassis in real life? I know in Australia they don't. They have the long ones.
They have day cabs here. Absolutely. I've seen 3 or 4 Cascadia day cabs every time I go out.
Oh, that magic coffee's good.
Let's see. E says if someone's in trouble, it'd be me. I'm always in trouble. Senior knows this. No, it's not you. Trust me.
No, it's not you.
Let's see. I'm gonna read this as it's written. I've never even heard of this being possible for Xbox One, but when truck drive come Xbox One?
Truck driver for Xbox One. I don't know. We haven't even received our free demo copy or our copy we were going to get from the. We got contacted by the guys who made Truck Driver, and they said they were going to give us a free copy to take a look at. And I said, yeah, that'd be great. No problem. Send it our way.
Nothing.
And he said, which one do you want, Xbox or PC? And I went, well, PC, because PC's better. PC superior race.
Okay.
I just did that mucking around. I love my Xbox, guys, but I play much more games on PC.
No, I agree with you on that one. Kind of a console person myself.
And I also love pulling games apart and breaking them and putting them back together again in a way that I like them. So
okay.
you can't do that on Xbox. Well, I can't anyway. I don't know how to do it.
No. Either shouting at you, take a loan to buy a new Scania.
Take a loan? What the hell? Why would I take a loan? Don't be silly.
Take loans, you know that. Frank says trade that Volvo in. Apparently the Volvo's not getting a lot of love today.
Oh, come on. You gotta love the Volvo. It's nice. Look. It smells nice in here.
No, I don't like that. It's a bit bulbousy for my liking.
Oh, come on. Now everyone's bagging on the Volvo. Serious?
Well, I was being nice about it.
No, there's no two nices about it. You were bagging it out, weren't you?
Okay,
yes,
I was. Everybody's kind of agreeing with me.
Oh, really? Really? Oh, that's, terrible. I'll have to maybe look at buying another truck then if you guys really don't like it that much.
Let's see. He's just saying he's afraid of driving it. Well, probably the best. You wouldn't be able to handle her.
What's that? The Scania?
A Scania, yeah.
Probably not. I probably ended.
Last time you drove one, you were drunk on Dream, and it didn't go very well.
Yeah, I know. Oh shit, we're turning.
Yeah, that'd be good. Kind of good to turn. Let's see. Hardyard says he played the truck driver at PAX last year. Basically, it's Euro trucks before you can buy trailers on Xbox.
All right.
Consoles always have limits.
Why they haven't contacted me back? Maybe it's not ready yet.
Could be the demo's not ready yet, or whatever they're going to do.
Oh, they were going to give me a full copy, apparently. So.
What? I'm saying they're probably not ready enough to want to release it to you because you might be harsh on it. Because you pick things apart pretty good.
I can't help it. I say it as it is. If it's a turd, it's a turd. If it's good, I'll tell you it's good. I'm not going to tell you.
Right.
This turd's really. I'll go like this. If I'm forced to say it, I'll go like this. This turd is really good. Shaking my head left and right.
You did the Clark say, oh, it's great.
Yeah. See, it's great. Shaking my head. And it won't be just subtly it'll be massive shaking my head,
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Dijon Baker. I said it right again, didn't I? Plus on PC you can get mods and such. So PC all day.
Yes, that's right. Me likey mods.
Mods are good. Sometimes. Frank says something about American Volvo. I like ETS to Volvo E. I'm assuming that like means hate. Baz told you to don't get a Scania, get a Ben.
Get a Ben?
That's like a Mercedes.
Yeah, yeah, I know the Benz. Yeah, that's what we call them here in Australia. Benz. I know they probably do it elsewhere too.
Trading a Volvo for a Mercedes, like some lady that's married to a shoe salesman, divorcing him to marry a shoe salesman.
What?
That ain't right. It just don't work.
Why did she do that, this silly woman?
I was just using it to prove a point.
Oh, I thought it was a serious thing you were saying that some chick did in America. It's like, okay.
No. I was just saying it's like a woman married to a shoe salesman, divorces that shoe salesman, and then marries another shoe salesman. It's like, you just divorced. Yeah, it's confusing. Peck says always drive what you like. Mine is not a Mercedes or a Volvo.
What have you got? A Renault?
No, Scania.
Oh, you Scania lover, you.
Well, actually, no, all the MANs aren't too bad.
You
I still
Scania lover, you.
Damn right.
Actually, I drove an MAN in real life. Apart from it being automatic, it wasn't too bad. It was quite comfortable to drive. Under heavy load, it handled the load. Braking, it was fine. It was actually quite a good truck. So
Yeah, man, it's quite capable. No, I agree with that. It's just it's so darn quiet.
And I really don't like being inside a man. You know, it's
Okay. You just had to do it that way, didn't you?
No, well,
Okay.
I had so many of the guys come up to me and go, "Hey, tell me what's it like inside of a man, huh?" And I said, "Wouldn't you like to know, you pervert?" What are you, coming out of the closet or something? That's why you want to know?
They really need to change their name because
Yes.
that's rather, yeah.
Oh,
He says something. We need a cat reveal. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
cat review.
Reveal.
Reveal? What? I don't have a cat.
Did you?
No, I'm
Does it
not
say-
buying a cat. Lean wants to bring home a cat, and no, I said no. No cats.
What's it say? Plus, doesn't Trolley eat them?
Yes.
Well,
Depends if
fine.
Trolley can catch it. He's getting a little bit fat lately with all the stray cats in the street, you know? I saw him the
Yeah.
other day. He was lying on his back and his belly was like this. I said, "No, what are you doing lying on your back?" And he goes to me, "Oh, just had too many cats."
Yeah. Oh, now I've got things about cats in the chat that don't really matter right now.
He was his trolley told me he's trying to do his service for the local council by removing some of the stray cats, and they were quite happy for him to do that, and especially when he wasn't going to be charging for it. So I said,
Right.
"You missed opportunity. You could have charged them for it." And he
Yeah,
goes,
you're gonna charge them $50 a head.
"Yeah, $50 a head. Yeah, $50 cat pie."
There you go.
Damn,
Charge the council $50. Costs nothing to make a cat pie. There you go. Dijon Baker says, so no to chickens, now no to cat.
No chickens. What? Look, come on. We're going to bring this up again. The chicken feet and the chicken wings. All right.
In fact,
I don't like
dots
them.
when we talk about the cat.
There's just nothing on the damn things to get your teeth
No,
into.
there's not.
It's just stupid. And why would you want to eat somebody's foot? Toe jam
Yeah.
and, you know, all sorts of shit in there.
They clean them, obviously, but
Obviously,
yeah,
they clean them.
I hope.
But the thing is the idea, it's one of those things that, you know, you're thinking about. Piss off with your speeding fine.
I wouldn't even throw chicken feet in chicken stock. I mean,
Well, I would if you take them out, because I don't want to see the damn things.
well, no, with chicken stock, you can take out all the bits, just have the liquid.
Yeah, but I don't want to see. If I ever saw the feet in there, I'd be going, "Oh,
Well,
with your
they
bloody
don't provide
camera
any kind of
fine."
flavor, really.
I just got a fine for the camera and a speeding fine in the one area. This Warsaw's a terrible place.
Yeah, because it goes 90, 70, 50, just like instantaneously. And they put a freaking red light right there. What the hell? Even though it was green, but still.
I'm just trying to get this load delivered at a respectable rate.
And so, Mr. Baker is keeping track of tickets. He's got 3 of them so far.
Oh no, here we go again.
Hey, I remember when we used to keep track of your accident.
Yes, you used
What
to
was
keep
that?
track
There
of
was-
all my accidents, and in one stream, I think the highest I had was 12 or something. 12
Yes.
accidents, something like that.
Oh yes, 12 accidents. We kind of bumped the accident, so yeah, 12.
I don't know. I can't remember. Can't remember if it was. It was a high amount anyway.
Oh yeah, Jackie Boy says hello.
G'day, Jackie boy. How's it going, mate? Oh, right. Is it beer time yet?
He says they do clean them, but you'd always know it was there. I don't want them in chicken stock. Ew. Here, they don't provide any extra flavor to the stock. So
No. But I do like chicken. Chicken breast is my favourite part.
oh yeah.
Love the breast.
I used to love doing chicken. I used to love making the chicken stock. You know, it's like
Just
what they use for
rephrase
cooking
that,
later.
please, before any of the other Australians actually catch up on what you just said.
Okay, chicken juice. Okay, I made chicken juice. There you go.
Oh, no, it just went from bad to worse.
I don't know how to phrase it properly. Okay, chicken. Okay, strong chicken broth. What do you?
Oh, there you go. That's heaps better now. That's perfectly acceptable.
Anyway, I used to like to make that to like for soup base and such. So it's so much cheaper to make it yourself and then instead of buying it later. Let's see.
Lean likes doing all that sort of stuff as well, making her own chicken broth and stuff like that.
Yeah. Let's see. Baz says any more fines and you'll lose money on the load.
Probably. It's a real problem.
It's for an event, so whatever.
Yeah. It's a big trip, so it could be a lot of money you get. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Game on John likes chicken thighs. I do too. Throw those in the extreme chicken broth, and that makes it more flavorful.
Job income 77,000. If we take out the speeding fines, we should have about 7,000 left.
Dang. So say, Mr. Baker says 2 more fines, and we'll just skip to the end credits.
A few more fines. Take in the fuel, the cost of fuel. Yeah, well, it should be about $7,000, I reckon.
Yeah, it should make about 25 euros on this road.
25 euros.
Well, you forgot to pay the broker.
Oh yeah. Did I forget to pay the Reaper too?
No, let's say the broker's the one that booked the load, so you gotta pay the broker, then you gotta pay the shipper. And,
They can all get stuff.
Gotta pay the trailer lease.
Trailer lease? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you might make about $50 a month.
$50 Australian.
Yeah, it's about 7 cents in the rest of the world.
Yeah, that's right. It's dark. It's so dark out here. I'm going to turn the high beams on so I can just annoy the AI. Ah!
Every now and then I'll just do that just to annoy the crap out of them.
Yeah, I just do that to annoy the AI. Why not?
I noticed that ETS too, they don't care so much, but ATS, they seem to get a bit grouchy with it. If you leave the high beams on.
Well, if you leave your high beams on in Australia, they get pretty grumpy.
Yeah.
You go, on the CB, they get on the radio and they're going, turn your high beams off. They're not on. Yeah, they are. I can see them. They're blinding me. Oh my God. Really?
No, it's not when you flip on the spotlights and say,
yeah,
they're on now.
How about now? Is that better? No!
Let's see. Peck says damage is a major thing to be careful with. Yes. And Game on John said we've got to mention the loan payment in there.
Oh, I don't have any loans.
Yeah, that's right, because you don't do loans.
I like to buy things outright.
I don't understand why you don't do loans. Okay.
Well, okay, so in real life, I don't like doing loans either. Okay, so I like to pay cash for everything, or now I just use plastic because I don't carry around cash anymore. My dad thinks I'm crazy, but anyway, because he carries around cash, old school.
Oh yeah. Well, some things you still need cash for.
What? Buy a can of Coke? You don't even need cash for that anymore. You just swipe your card.
No, like if you're going, like, there's a few places here in my yard that still don't do cards.
What are they? Back in the 15th century?
Oh, bowling alley had been renovated in the late 80s, so yeah.
Everything here accepts card. If you don't accept card, then people walk away. The coffee shop down the road, the local coffee shop, for a long time didn't accept card. And I'd forget this and I'd run up and go, yeah, I'll have this coffee. And then they go to pay and I'd go, oh, that's right, you don't do card, do you? Oh, sorry. And that's it, I'd walk away.
Yeah,
So I think they got sick of me doing that. So they put in a card
I think
machine.
they got sick of a lot of other people doing it. But,
Yeah, well, I know I wasn't the only one doing it.
well, that and the laundry machines in my building don't take credit cards, so I have to go get quarters or whatever you guys use as
Are you
equivalent.
serious? The laundry
It does not
machines.
Yeah, laundry machines don't take.
They do
card.
here in Australia.
I mean, some do, but they're like you gotta buy credits. You can buy that with your credit card, but our building does not have that ability. So
Wow. I can't believe that Australia's more advanced with some things than what America is. Really. That's amazing.
well, you gotta remember, I live with a bunch of old people building, so and old people don't do cards; they do cash.
No, all you do, right, is you say, this bit of plastic replaces money. If you get mugged, there's less chance they're going to mug you because you only got plastic. If you got cash, you're under risk somebody's going to rob you.
That, and also most banks now they won't hold you liable, especially if you report it right away.
That's right.
Let's see. Game on John say now you can use Apple Pay too at some stores. No, thank you. I don't want a tech giant to control my money.
Apple Pay and Samsung Pay.
And Google Pay too. Google Pay is starting to come in.
Google Pay, is that starting to come in? I haven't seen that. I've seen Samsung Pay and Apple Pay in.
I think there is a
places.
Google Pay if I remember correctly, but.
Oh yes, there
Riley
is,
T
but
says,
I haven't seen it yet. So.
I think it's starting to. Hardyard says he has a blood test to go to. He'll talk to you after. Okay, or talk to us afterwards.
Okay, mate.
Sorry.
We're sorry
Hopefully
to hear that you have
back-
to have a blood test. I hate blood tests, but
Hopefully it comes back negative or whatever you want it to be. Yeah.
hopefully it doesn't come back with squirrels in it.
Hopefully not.
I
That
don't
might
know.
be a bad thing to try to explain to your doctor why you got squirrels in your bloodstream.
Yeah, how do I get squirrels in my bloodstream? We don't even have squirrels here in Australia. How did I get them?
Mr. Baker says it's time to play some ATS. Hope it doesn't crash again. Check your mods, mate.
Yeah. Guys, I'm getting a lot of questions lately about why their games keeps crashing with American trucks or Euro trucks. Simple, very simple. Mods are not being updated, so you need to remove your mods when it goes to the latest version. So, well, some of them you need, or you get the updated version. Simple. And that's it.
That's why I like the Game Workshop, because they update them pretty quickly if they're on the workshop.
To be honest, I've actually gotten really gone right off some mods because they're just really destroying my game because of the quality of the mod and the crap that goes into it. There are a lot of mods out there if you're really selective that do work really well, and those are the ones that I really do think that
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to start having a look at those ones so people know what the good ones are and what the shit ones are. So.
Right. But let's see. Mr. Baker says, I think I covered this. Some vending machines take cards as well. Yeah, we have a couple of those at the bus terminal that take cards. I'm very leery of them, but they do have them at least.
Dennis Leary?
No, not that Leary. The actual, I don't want to run my card through X. I don't know if there's a skimmer on there. I don't even like buying fuel at paying at the pump. I can pay inside with a card even. Just sure it's not got a skimmer on it.
The skimmers, if you're unsure, I was reading up on this, right, on a website that I don't want to mention at all. But, and yes, I do read a lot from it, but anyway, that's besides the point. The easiest way to find a skimmer is run your nail across it. Run your fingernail across it first. And if it comes up, if anything comes up when you run your nail on it, don't use it. Don't even go anywhere near it. Because it is skimmer. It's very simple. Because the skimmer is just a sticker that goes over the top. And it's got a little, some of them have a little box that sits next to it, which you don't even notice.
Yeah.
And some of them have the box hidden where you can't see it. So it's tucked down the side somewhere. So
Yeah.
it's most of them are just
Holy
stickers now.
crap.
So what? Holy crap!
There's something going on around here. There's like a whole ton of cops, fire, and
At your
things
house?
going. No, going a little further down. I think there's a big wreck or something a little bit down the way from where I'm at because they're all flying like a bat out of hell.
Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, there's like 4 cop cars, 3 fire trucks just all went by. I'm thinking there's a big old wreck or something.
Oh dear. Well, hopefully they're all okay.
Right, I hope so too. With the advent of modern car safety, it's more than likely possible. He says girls like it when you flash a lot of cash from your wallet. They're not necessarily gold diggers, but still. Yeah, those are gold diggers.
Yeah, they're gold diggers, mate. You don't want them.
And Game On John's kind of agreeing with me about the laundry machines taking orders. Mr. Baker says I took out all my mods and just play it the way it came out, and it's still crashing.
You will have to you'll have to uninstall the game and reinstall it then if it's still crashing.
Yeah, and Peck said that in the next sentence.
Oh, see. There we go. Thank you very much, Peck.
Yes. Well, our somewhat SCS expert. Yeah. Let's see. Peck's. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Basically, he's kind of confirming what Peck said. I've never had a mod completely corrupt my game before.
I have several times.
I haven't Fallout 4. Yeah, I might have to go uninstall and reinstall that son of a you know what tonight. So, but not and I've never had a mod corrupt my game completely. I've had corrupt profile, but not a whole game.
I've had a corrupt profile as well, and that was not pretty.
Yeah. Mr. Baker says he's had to do that too, delete and save, which kind of sucks, especially when you had a profile that was like level 75, level 100. Your rating 9 just hit 50,000 miles.
Yeah.
And you gotta delete all that and start all over again.
Drives you nuts, doesn't it?
Yes. But that's okay.
How many
That's what I like
Ks
about that's actually what I'm looking. That's why I like the idea of syncing up your profile to the Steam Cloud thing.
Yep.
That they do now. So if your profile does corrupt, it can come back at least, so you don't lose all that stuff.
Where's
Hopefully.
my kilometers? I can't find my. Oh, there it is down there.
Left hand side, yeah.
Yep. So I've done 23,526 kilometers on this profile with this truck.
My multiplayer Scania has over 70,000.
Yeah. See, well, that's what I was trying to keep this truck going, you know, to get it up higher. That's why I've been using this truck all the time.
I've seen guys on like doing videos showing on multiplayer. They've got 2-3 million kilometers on their truck.
Yeah. Yep. Craziness.
I guess that could happen because you're not ever touching that thing with mods because it's a multiplayer profile.
This profile here. This profile here is my single player profile that I only drive for mainly events. I only do events really with this at the moment.
Right. Peck saying he had corrupt patches while testing, as it can happen. Yes, it can happen. Game On Jones says, I think the profile that I use for mods is corrupt because some street lights, crossing arms, some states are in ATS are missing.
Oops.
Might be possible.
I'd say it's possible.
Oh, that's okay. You can go get another dodgy $2 billion profile off.
Yep.
Any of the mod sites.
No, just use the Junior Senior Gaming XP and Money mod.
Yeah, then you guarantee it's a clean
that still
profile.
works. Yeah.
Yes, it does. I tried it here a while back. It still does work.
All those people.
Yes, I do check. I checked that with most patches.
Yeah.
And so far, it's worked.
I mean, I can't. There's nothing in it that I can see that is going to cause it to not work. So.
Right. Well, you just have to follow the scripted jobs and make sure you don't have what is that? Oh, you have to always select parking for the first 5 jobs. I remember that much.
You cannot have any other mods installed with that, because it will cause a corrupt profile if you have any other mods in there with that one. So it's just when you start a new profile, you pop it in there, get a whole heap of cash, get a whole heap of XP.
Oh yeah.
And then you start playing and have fun. And
then you dump the profile. Then you deactivate it.
Deactivate it. Add in a whole heap of other mods. If you want to get more money, you take out the other mods, or run the risk. You run the risk of leaving those mods in.
Yeah.
And then away you go. See, just use it whenever you want it. I can't get over the amount of people that send me a message saying, I've added all these mods in with it and it doesn't work. Well, I told you clearly, do not do that. And, you know, because
I remember when it first came out, I got a few messages on it back when I was doing tech support. It's like, well, why doesn't it work out the bat? Why would it win these first 5 or 6 or whatever it is jobs? Well, because they're scripted. They're hard scripted in.
That's right.
The first few jobs.
That's exactly
no matter
right.
what, you're not going to get it. But after those few jobs, then it starts working.
That's right.
But Evil Reaper says, hi, how are you?
Well, thank you, Evil Reaper. How are you?
And Mr. Baker says, so the driver overtakes senior, but then ends up slowing down. I hate people like that here.
Oh, people do that in real life too, and it drives me bananas.
Oh, I've seen it happen. I've had it happen on the bus a few times, as well as when I was driving for real. And it's like, well, what the hell did you fucking overtake if you're going to come and slow down in front of me, you lazy bastard?
I don't say lazy bastard. I have a whole heap of other swear words.
Well, the swear word I use would get me banned, so. That's why I'm not using it.
Actually, I did use that swear word this week with some guy. I was braking, and I did have, it was 16 tons. So it's not like it's a light load, but it's not overly heavy either. But
no, 16 tons is probably about 35,000, which is not a bad load. Yeah.
So it was okay, you know. And then I was already braking, slowing down, and then this guy just went, "I'm going to pull right in front of this truck." And then I had to put the anchors down. I ended up going forward nearly through the windshield, and locked up the trailer. And it's like, fuck, that was so close.
Yeah, I've had to do that before, and oh my gosh, I almost lost it once with doing that, for braking for a car.
And if my boss is listening, look, I do apologize. It was entirely
it's an evasive maneuver.
An evasive maneuver. I did not do it deliberately. If I did it deliberately, it would be donuts in the parking lot, that sort of thing. So.
And if I flat spotted the tires, I'm sorry.
No, I didn't. I did check them afterwards, and I did not flat spot them. No.
That's good.
They were.
That means you weren't pressing down super hard.
No, but it did lock up, so smoke came out. So, man, you should see the people when you lock up. And once upon a time, I did have an empty A trailer, and I was taking it to get repaired, and it did actually lock up on the way there. And the people beside you, they're like, ah, fuck! They freak out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dijon's ATS crashed and it's time to reinstall. Luckily, ATS is not a humongous game, so it won't take you too long to reinstall.
Yep. We've all been there, though, mate. So, especially if you're installing mods and that, you got to do it.
I haven't. I've screwed up a couple profiles, not a whole game. But yeah,
shit.
I'm also very careful on what I install. So if it looks a bit dodgy, I don't touch it.
Well, yeah, a lot of them look. Most of them look too dodgy at the moment. So anyway.
Yeah.
Wobble, 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 wobble. My Viking's swinging his axe around in the cab here.
I have taken a few mods for a test drive recently, and yeah. I'll stick with my SCS trucks for right now, but they weren't bad. The ones I took for test drive, most of them weren't bad. So there was one that was kind of a bit dodgy, but I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to.
Yeah, we don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just choking on a bit of chicken.
Especially one from a certain somebody that was.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Yeah. I tried that thing out. The wipers didn't even work properly, so it's like, oh, come on.
How can you release it if the wipers aren't even working? That's a
but
major requirement.
They were working, but they weren't wiping away water. So let's not talk about it anymore because I was so damn mad afterwards. I almost started writing hateful things.
Oh no, Stig! Don't fall! Don't sink that low! Don't be one of them.
Well, I kind of was with that particular person at one time when they released something, and all my comments got deleted, and I was not allowed to post in comment section for about 24 hours.
Wow, Stig.
Yeah, Mr. Big. Yeah, no, don't get me going because once I get going, it don't stop until I'm damn well ready for it. Well, I just had enough of that crap that particular day, and it was a mod I actually liked that was borrowed, and I unleashed my fury.
The wrath of Stig.
Yes, my wrath is absolute and relentless. Let's see. Baker's like, haha, I don't know how many times I had to reinstall, probably because my laptop can't handle it. I don't know. It might not be your laptop. It might be you just get a hold of some dodgy frickin' mods every now and then, but that's okay. Game On John says, one thing I hate is that one mod site I use, it has some mods from mod authors that we are very good friends with.
Yep.
That people claim were theirs, and I just hate it when people rip off original content of those.
Yeah,
mods.
Out of every 10 mods you look at, you're getting about 8 Stig that are ripped off. Is that about right?
I would say for truck mods, I'm going to say 9.
9. Oh, I was being a little bit generous, but all right.
No, that's what I'm noticing lately. It's about 9 of 10 that have been borrowed.
Which makes it really hard. Really hard.
Yeah, there's some good looking stuff out there, but then you do a little bit of digging it under the surface, and it's like, oh, yeah, I can't look at that. That's been borrowed.
It's been
By the
borrowed,
way, in case you figure out,
stolen.
No, I'm using borrowed as a code word, not for
ripped off.
Yes. I was trying to be nice.
There's no nice about it.
Peck gave us a warning in chat here. That's another thing that he can say about a thing he's testing right now, that it's going to break a lot of mods.
Yeah, and that's, again, if it breaks a lot of mods, the modders are getting really pissed off.
As I say, that's a standard protocol for SCS update.
Yeah,
the last
every time there's an update, it's going to break a mod. Guaranteed.
That's okay. The only mod I care about that works properly is Smarty's Wheel Pack. Otherwise, the rest of them can break.
Yeah, right. Smarty's Wheel Pack. I love those Alcoas.
Oh, actually, I used for the first time I tried this. I thought it would make a bit of difference. I used 12 1/4 zero tires.
Yeah.
On a cab over, which cab overs are a bit twitchy in ATS. It fixed the twitchy problem considerably and turned it into severe understeer.
Turning a corner. Is it turning? I'm turning. I'm telling it to turn. Why is it not turning?
No, I mean, it would turn. It would just be like you were driving a long wheelbase KW.
Oh, right.
When it came from going around a turn. But the weird thing is, if you turn, like, say, to go into a dock, it turned good.
Huh.
Let's see. Peck says more than normal, though. So,
this is going to be... if it's going to be more than normal, it's going to really, really, really upset a lot of modders, and therefore modders are already upset as it is. And if they get really upset now, they just stop. So...
It sounds like I need to go prep my beta testing profile to get rid of a lot of mods. That's good to know. Thank you, Peck, for letting us know about that.
Thanks, Peck. Thanks for the heads up, mate.
Matthew West. Hello, by the way, Matthew. He says
G'day,
hello
Matthew.
to me. You and Drew. How y'all doing? I'm doing a little better than I was last week.
Oh, you're doing absolutely brilliant, aren't you, Stig? No, you're here, you're doing the stream, and we're having fun. So, what more could you ask for? Well, I know a couple of things, but anyway.
A couple $1 billion in a condo in downtown Dallas.
No, you don't want a condo in Dallas. Why would you want a condo in Dallas?
Well,
You can buy one in
York.
I heard Detroit's really cheap at the moment.
I wouldn't live in Detroit if you paid me $3 billion and gave me the damn condo.
Why? What's wrong with Detroit?
Many things. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Looks like a good area to live.
Yeah, if you like urban blight crime, it's absolutely a beautiful place to live. But yeah, no.
No, what was it? Because we've been looking at places around the world to see how much property value is around the world, and that came up as one of the cheapest places to purchase. And
yeah,
I had a look.
There's a reason for that. Yeah.
I had a look and I sort of went, I think I know why.
Yeah. Just look at some Google street photos of Detroit and you'll figure out why really quickly. Game on Just says, I'm not sure which mod it is, but one of my mods might be deleting street lights and railroad guard arms. That might be a map.
Yeah, a map mod to do that. Whoa, that dude didn't even stop. He just went past super fast.
Mr. Baker says modders shouldn't be mad. They know that developers do updates. Even SES has say something about it. I don't know what that means.
Excuse me, I just burped. I think that they're fixing. It's part of modding. It really is, but they're just forever fixing it, and it's not just a matter of here's a mod. That's it, and that's the end of story. No,
right.
You got to keep working on it. That's why I like doing skins, because skins don't they pretty much stay the way they are, and you can just you don't have to update them all the time. No,
that SS changes functionality all the time, which is good. I mean, they're making it better every time they go up after it.
Yeah.
He says, "What more to ask for? I want lean." Double exclamation point, so he must be serious. Tomorrow Lean said that she will join us. Tomorrow, guys. So, not today. Today she's got a few things to do, so. The Thunder's 666 says, good day, senior.
G'day, mate. How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
And I think Game On John, you might have solved your own problem. He says the problem is I don't have any map mods, just the real company names mods. That might be it.
Yeah.
I had trouble with that one in the past.
I stopped using that one.
Thunder, I don't see Nace here, man. I'm Stig. That's senior. Drew's hiding in the background somewhere. There's no Nace here.
Just rustle the corner, and you'll hear Drew. He'll start moving around. Hey, Drew.
I'll huck a ball at him, see if it hits. No, I'm kidding.
He'll move soon. It's all right. He'll move. Just do something wrong. He'll move. The band hammer will come out and he'll move.
Yeah, he needs to dust his hammer off. He's not. I had to dust mine off when you started streaming again. So.
Dusty hammer.
Yeah, never good. But I don't know. I don't sound like Nace. I'm nothing like.
No.
I'm less crazy.
Don't sound anything like Nace. No.
I like Nace, but he's odd. That's okay. We like odd people, so.
I just thought of something that I remembered from the other day, but I'm not going to say it because I might get into trouble.
Yeah, that's
watching TV and I went, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's what we call post race. No. Oh, speaking of, I would love to do some racing again soon with you.
Some racing?
Yeah,
What kind of racing?
Horizon, like I missed last week.
Last week, yeah, that's right. You missed that one. It was damn good.
I know. I came in for a couple of minutes and I had to go again, but apparently somebody actually beat you.
No, apparently
With a keyboard.
Yeah, somebody with a keyboard beat me. Yeah, that was funny. But I actually won. Yeah. I won a race.
You beat the Almighty?
Yeah, I beat Peck. I don't know what happened. I was just flying around the track, and then all of a sudden I was in first, and it's like, how the hell did I get in first?
He must be asleep or something.
I think he fell asleep at the wheel. It was.
I'm hoping that's the case. Even I have a hard time beating Peck, and I'm no offense to you, Senior, but I'm a hell of a lot better racing car driver than you are.
But he did sort of say, "Oh, Senior, you won." Wink, wink.
It sounds like he let off the throttle at the last second.
Oh, and I'm like, well, I'm going to take that anyway. Even Senior has his day.
Yeah. Thunder 66 is officially ashamed right now because he's like, oh crap. Well, hi Sting, I'm getting people mixed up. Sorry. It's been a while since I've been to stream or talked to you guys on Discord, so I'm mixing people up. Well, yeah.
That's right, I do that.
That's okay.
I do that in real life.
Oh, I do it all the time too.
Yeah. Oh, hey, such and such. Oh no, sorry, I meant what's? Oh no, hang on. Whoa.
Well, you sound like that jackass. Anyway.
And then
he says, yeah, go ahead.
Dudes get really pissed off when you do that.
Oh yeah. He says skins really stop working unless SCS makes changes to the templates.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't remember. Did they ever? Have they ever done that?
I think I'd have to ask Peck that one. I don't know if they've actually messed around with the template. Once you've got the model template, you basically leave it. You don't change it.
Yeah. And yes, Frank, we know you beat Senior. That's what we talk about. That one jerk with the keyboard. Mr. Baker says, I mean, SCS needed to clarify their policy about mods set with World Truck events, which they did. They basically said, put limited event only stuff in as standard, it'll get deleted.
We were talking last week about how modders are.
About fine.
We were talking last week about modders, how some modders are actually buying the DLC, getting the DLC, and directly uploading it for other people to download. And
that I hate.
I know that's been happening, but it's now.
It was happening ever since Raven came out.
It must be really bad because it was brought to SCS's attention. So, the only thing I want to say with that, guys, look, if you really do love Euro trucks or American trucks or even both, just save your pennies and buy the legit stuff. Okay, buy the legit game. You know, I really think if you put more than 100 hours into a game, you really should buy it. Okay?
Yeah.
There's no question about it. So, and especially the DLC, guys, because the DLC helps support the developers and gives them a job so they can make more stuff for us. So, you know, it's win-win. So I really believe that.
Well, that's the SDLC is such good value for money.
I think they are. I really think they are. You know,
I mean, what was Oregon, like 10,000 miles for $14 of roads? 10,000 miles.
I mean, that's a lot.
I was just say for some games you get like Forza, I think, what was it, 55 miles of roads for $20. You know, it's actually good value for money, and plus all the scenery work involved and all like that. I mean, it's really good value for money.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, definitely support support SCS guys. I mean, especially SCS because it's always good value. Like, you get great big maps to play around with for next to nothing when you think about it.
If I'm going to point a finger at a very expensive company that makes games and does DLC and stuff like that, I'm going to point at Blizzard. Blizzard, they make World of Warcraft. If you don't know what that is, it's actually a MMO game, and I do love my MMO games.
I know what World of Warcraft is. It's what, about 100 years old now?
Yeah, it is actually. And but they still charge a high price for their monthly subscriptions, and they still charge a high price for their DLCs. So one mount was $15, and you know, I'm just dumbfounded at that. That's just very expensive. You know, things like mounts and pets. Now I'm just using this, and I don't want to bore you guys with the game because a lot of you don't like it, but things like that, you know, little things like a mount, little things like a pet, should only be charged, you know, $2 to $5. You know, like, shouldn't be that expensive. I know they cost a lot to make, but if you get 100 people buying that DLC, then that's five. You know, and you charge $5. That's $500. So that should cover the cost for the actual making of it. So don't get.
To say though, what I like about you're talking about how they charge so much for that. Why don't they do the SCS method and go volume over profit?
See, why don't they do that?
Do the Henry Ford method. Yeah, it cost me about $500 to make, so I'll charge you $600 for it. I'll sell a hell of a lot more than that Chevrolet dealer down the street that sells the same car for $1,000.
Yeah, exactly right.
You know, that's back. I'm talking about back in the old days of Model T and
Yep,
Chevrolet's
no, I know exactly where you're coming from, because Henry Ford, he was well known for doing that. You know, we want everyone to have a Ford, so we're going to charge you. It's cost us, you know, $600 to make, and we're going to charge you $700. We're only going to make a fraction, which is going to cover the cost of wages or whatever it was back then, you know?
Yes. So, the costs are included, the wages are included in costs, so yeah, we're only going to take $100 profit, you know?
So, yeah, there you go. And then from there, they sell how many thousands? Those Model Ts.
Oh, they sold about 15.5 million Model T.
And the Model A.
And the Model Ts kept getting cheaper and cheaper as production methods improved and material costs went down.
Yeah. Wasn't the Model A the largest, well, the most cars were sold in the Model A?
Yeah, the 32
ever?
Model, yeah, the 28 to 32 Model A, yeah.
Yeah, ever. I mean, even to today's standards.
Oh yeah, I mean, they were selling, what, million when the other guys were selling thousands or hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, so they obviously had a business model that was really well thought of, and you know, it worked.
Oh, yeah.
They made it work, which was good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta catch me up on chat. Believe it or not, I got behind for a moment.
Sorry, that was me.
Drew says no. Actually, I enjoyed our conversation on that. But Drew said that about your Forza win. You hacked the game to win.
Oh, Drew, get out of here.
He's just like, Peck let Senior win. He let him. Like,
no, I don't believe it.
And Dijon agrees with Drew. Peck's like, yeah, he won. Wait, so I think Peck might have slowed up at the race.
Look, I'll take a piece from Vin Diesel here. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. A win's a win. There you go.
Yeah, Peck did confirm templates are untouched. That's good. I was gonna say, he said before, templates pretty much just remain. Frank, no. I've always kicked the living crap out of you in Forza Horizon 4, and every time I play against you, I will still continue to kick the crap out of you. He says you may be next. I'm like, no. Dijon says, yeah, I don't mess with mods anymore. Not sure about yours, Daniel. I think he's referring to...
Yeah, the mods... Only selected few.
It's dangerous nowadays. Really.
It is dangerous. I was actually talking to somebody, I'm not going to mention their name, so they'll appreciate that. But there was a mod that had a virus in it. It was a little virus that was in there, a file that was not needed. And I confirmed that file is not needed in there for any such reason. So why is that file in there? And it came up as a virus. So what the hell? Why would you do that?
Dang.
Why would you do that? That is stupid.
Let's see. Back to the DLC conversation we had earlier. And it's a lot cheaper than Train Sim DLC. They're notoriously bad.
Right, that is exactly right up the same alley as Blizzard. They charge you for one train. Now, I do understand that the trains have got a lot of detail in them, and they look absolutely superb. But where the hell do you get away charging $30 and $40 for one train?
I mean, if it was a train and part of a map, maybe, but...
Yeah, a train and a map, that wouldn't be too bad, but... Because the maps are bloody good. But also the community maps are just as good. So, and they don't charge.
No. Dejan says he's hesitant about map mods in ATS2.
Yeah, they're going to break.
Only one I would... Yeah, they'll break, but I was going to say the only map mod I would really trust is Pro Mods for ETS2.
For
ETS2. I don't even have one I'll trust.
There is, what's that, Russian mod, map mod? Just so you guys know as well, I have been approached by a group of guys who do map modding, and they have a map coming out, a 1-to-1 scale of Colombia. Interesting, yes. I didn't understand if it was because these guys don't speak English as well as what we do. I wasn't sure if it was for ATS or ETS, so ETS2. So
we'll find out.
We'll find out. We'll find out in the soon enough.
That'd be interesting, actually. Let's. He says, considering he's got over 1,000 hours in ETS2 on Steam and all the content that is available for the game, I think they've got my definite support. Yes.
Yes, definite.
Deja, Mr. Baker actually brings up a point that kind of concerns me because I actually like the mod he's mentioning. So that means no more Sissel's Mega Packs? I don't think that would really... Hopefully that won't break.
No, Sissel's won't break. No, I don't think Sissel's will.
Sissel's is rather hard to break. I mean, they have to do like dashboard placements and all like that to change in order to break his.
Yeah, and the dashes is something that they don't touch. Once it's in there, they...
Usually. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Actually, I think in the past there was a couple that did change, wasn't it? Like was it the MAN or the...
There was one they added, I think they added a placement marker too, but usually his mod's pretty adaptive to that anyways. So if not, he goes in and fixes it rather quick. Usually, from my experiences, it's usually the same day or day after release he'll have it fixed back up again, so I wouldn't worry about that.
So yeah,
you might have to be without it for 24 hours, but that's okay. Yeah.
So he's another good guy that does it, fixes it really quick. So
I have news about Sissel, and it's public knowledge, but I'll tell you anyway in case you don't know. He actually works for SCS now.
Does he?
Yes.
Wow.
He's been working for them about 3 months now.
Wow, that is really, really impressive, isn't it? So they've employed another modder. Yeah. That is brilliant.
Yeah. So hopefully the quality of our interior components from SCS improves considerably.
Yes, that will be wonderful.
Mark Armstrong Gaming with a check mark, so apparently he's a verified person, says, "Hey mate, hope you're well."
Mark Armstrong, welcome mate. How are you?
Yeah, verified. He's got a verified identity. Yeah.
Yes, Mark Armstrong. Guys, if you haven't checked out, now I hope you don't mind me doing this, Mark, but if you haven't checked out Mark Armstrong Gaming, please do. I absolutely love his setup. And Mark, I hope you don't mind, mate, but I'm thinking about pinching some of your ideas that you have. I'm getting a bit bored of the Track IR. I know I love using the Track IR, but I'm thinking of switching to a 3-monitor setup like he does. And now with the current technology of GoPros, you can really make one hell of a difference. So
there you go.
I really do love his setup. So if you haven't seen it before, guys, go and check it out. Really good.
All right.
It's pouring rain, Stig.
Oh, I know. I hate it when it does that. That seems to happen when I talk to Frank on Discord. Speaking of, we're into this now. Okay, Dijon Baker says Frank versus Stig.
Where's
Are
Stig?
you sure
Stig?
you will be next to be beaten? Yeah, I'll win by a.
Do you know where Stig is? Stig? Have you seen Stig? That's basically what he was saying there, isn't he?
Yeah. I'm pretty confident I could beat a keyboard player by a mile. Let's see. JMI job, we were talking about the person putting a virus in a mod, because there are a lot of trolls out there who like to mess around for no reason. Oh, I hate that. Trolls will put viruses in the mods. Yeah.
Look at this guy in front of me. He is driving 50 kilometers per hour in an 80 kilometer zone.
Oh, I know. Drives me mad. I don't care if it's raining. Go a little faster, damn it. At least do 60.
Yeah, look, 10 kilometers I can handle. 5 kilometers, yeah, that's fine. That's pretty much what I do, because I lose my job if I get a speeding fine. So, no yawning. Sorry, it's not allowed. No. I don't care if you live in another country and it is 3 a.m. in the morning. I don't care.
That's when I don't show up, if you start streaming that late.
Just do what some of the other people do, Stig. They take a mobile phone with them into the bedroom and watch me until they fall asleep. See?
Which, if it was at 3 a.m., it'd be probably about 5 minutes after you started, because I'm tired at that time.
Actually, I just thought of that. That may not be such a good idea, because that's basically saying that I'm that boring that I put them to sleep. So,
no.
So don't do that.
Let's see. Mr. Baker, Clayton says, hey.
Hey, I'm almost out of fuel. I just realized.
Again? You just...
Yeah,
I thought
filled up. What the hell's happening here?
Well, you're driving a 6x4, less fuel capacity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Let's see. Hex says, don't worry too much about mods when it comes to support, I mean. Okay. Good enough. Mr. Baker again says, my bad. Cecil, if you're watching this, and nice that SCS called him in. Damn right.
Where's the fuel station? Where's Frank? I need Frank to run alongside me and fill my truck while I'm driving. Whoa, shit, hang on, we're stopping!
Let's do,
oh dear.
That, Frank says lol to me, saying I could be.
Hey,
yeah,
no, get outside, dog. Get outside. Going outside, go
Frank,
back outside. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Oh,
Okay,
don't stand
Frank.
right at the door, you dopey dog. Oh, for crying out loud. What are you doing? Barking right at the door.
Respond to Frank's laughing at me about this, and okay, Frank, how many races did we run together, and how many did I win? All of them, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, Mark really does have a nice set. Mr. Baker says.
There we go.
No,
we don't have any drugs. No.
Drew's saying hi to Mark.
Oh no, they're not letting me go through. They're detaining me.
It takes a few seconds, yeah.
I'm sorry. No, we don't have any drugs. No bananas. No pawpaws, papayas. Crack cocaine.
Australian beer.
Australian beer. No, we don't have any of that. We don't have any kind of. Oh, geez, they're really going through my truck, aren't they? No, what? No. Do we have any sticks? No. Shh. Just be quiet.
Let's.
No. Jesus, they're not letting me through, are they? Am I not close enough or what?
I don't think you hit the trigger.
Oh, is that what it is?
Let's see. Clayton says you have a loud dog.
Yes, he's loud like me, I
says,
know.
Hey, guy, just got home from Melbourne.
G'day, mate. How's it going?
Apparently, you're supposed to be in the far right lane.
Oh, shit. You're joking. Really? Am I meant to be in the far right lane?
Yeah, and you're right. You're in the far left, and that's the car lane.
Oh, well, that's not good. That's not very good, is it? I'm gonna have to get out of here and hang on.
You can't.
Hang on. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to cause a problem. I'm just gonna go over here and yeah, mate. Don't worry. I'll be moving over here. Just hang on. Yeah, sorry, moving over here. I'm kneeling on the ground for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm moving over here. Hang on. Just run over here. Running. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Hang on. Get out of the road. I got to teleport my truck here, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get through.
It's World of Trucks, mate. You can't teleport.
Oh shit! It's World of Trucks. I can't teleport.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Well, look. Let's just do this, like, you know. All right. Hang on. Maybe he's a truck and he went through. Maybe, watch this. Maybe I can do this.
The trigger is on the far right lane.
Yeah, I know. Watch this.
No ease. I saw it and just chose not to read it.
There we go. I got it. I went through without paying.
How?
I did it. I did it.
Devious rat, son of a gun.
Oh, there we go, kids. That's how you do it.
And that, children, is how you dodge tolls. Okay.
Yes. Don't do that in real life. You may actually get arrested.
After you run over an Alfa Romeo SUV. There you go.
Oh, nobody will miss that. Seriously, who's going to miss that?
Let's see. Mr. Baker says, seniors kidnapped Morgan Freeman, Jim Carrey, and all the Aerosmith members and many more. I think he's trying to refer to the contraband you were.
Oh, right. No, if I kidnapped all the Aerosmith blokes, more than likely they would drink all my alcohol, piss all over the place, and go and smoke some drugs in the backyard or something like that. So, yeah, I don't think I'd really like to have them in my house. I'd go, hey, Steve, how's it going? He'd go, yeah.
Peck went, wow, for you going through the toll gate, not toll gate, but the border that way. Remember, far right, senior.
Yeah.
Far right.
Hey?
No, actually, maybe.
Checking your documents, please wait. Oh, crap. I just got checked, mate. I got no drugs. I got no...
It's the border check from the other side to make sure the 100 feet you drove, you didn't have something else.
Didn't slip anything in there.
Yeah.
What, like illegal immigrants? No illegal immigrants, mate. Not that I'm aware of. Or
maybe you picked up that phosphorus you threw over the border.
Everything's nice. Have a nice day. Oh, okay. The boom's up and I'm sitting here waiting.
Like a dumb buddy. Anyway, he's just like, yeah, but you drive it up the Volvo. No, unfortunately, he has bad taste in trucks.
Hey, I like this truck. There's nothing wrong with it. It drives well. Yes, it does the job.
It's just huge. That's the problem. It's not trim and spelt like a Scania. So
the Volvo is the second most popular truck sold in Australia. The first one is the Kenworth K200.
To say it may be the second popular truck, but it doesn't make up for the fact it's huge.
Okay, there's a servo just over here, so I'm just going to pull in front of the cops. There we go. They won't mind. Go to the servo. Got to grab me a pie and a Big M.
Let's see. Good thing they have two. Oh, guards. Yeah.
Actually, I had a nice pie yesterday. I stopped and got myself a pie. Well, Lean got it for me, actually. And it was delicious. It was delicious. So you don't normally
Okay.
get pies that are absolutely delicious. They're nice, but not absolutely delicious. And this was
Right.
from a local bakery. You know, it's actually a Chinese guy who makes it. Doesn't speak much English, but he makes damn good pies.
Well, that's good enough. Let him do what he does.
That's right. It's a shame when his missus comes in there because she's just rude as anything. You want pie?
Right.
You want pie? I give you pie. You got pie, and that's it. Just jeez, don't be like that. It's crazy.
Let's see here. Oh. Now, Game on John says now watch his state patrol will be coming behind him and arresting him for dodging that gate.
No, nobody's gonna bother me. It's all good.
And Mr. Baker is like, how is that not a fine? Question exclamation point. That's a fine for me then.
There you go. How to break games. Senior 101. See, that's me. All right. There is. I know how to break games, guys. I can break them really easy.
Pat, clarify a little bit for the border crossings. On some it's the far right lane, others in the are all lane, which is really confusing.
Yes, especially for Australians, which they would complain about that.
Yeah.
That would almost be a game breaker for them.
Yeah. Son of Aussie Trucker has a spell check error. And Liam Raymaker says hi.
Hi, how's it going, mate? G'day, welcome to the stream.
Peck's like Russian fuel, nice and cheap.
Is Russian fuel nice and cheap? I wonder why.
Actually, the Russian fuel is some of the cheapest in the game.
Is it?
I don't know why. It just, I guess they don't have a lot of taxes on their fuel and all like that.
That's weird. Anyway. Oh, Nukob. We're in Nukob. I don't know what that says.
I go up to the Scandinavian region. Fuel is bloody expensive. Not as expensive as the UK, but damned expensive.
Who can read Russian? What the hell does that say?
That's like reading Klingon. Not gonna happen.
Let's see. We've got 4 hours to go. 265 kilometers, not miles.
There you go. Son of Ozzy says, I absolutely hate Scanias, but seniors should be driving the new T-Series like that a little bit.
Get out of the road! Oh, bloody caravan driver! Oh, that's just going to scrape it around there.
I remember you testing the T some time ago. You liked it.
The T? Scania T. Yeah, I like that. That was actually one of the best mods around. And it was free. So
yeah, it's the one I use is my 10 standard.
Oh, you just have yours. Yeah, okay.
I never give a 10 unless it's of that quality.
Well, that one was one of the best mods in Euro trucks, and it came to American trucks as well, and it was still one of the best mods. But I believe that it was stolen for American trucks. Is that correct? Or was it?
It was put in with it was used by it was by permission.
Oh, by permission, right? Okay.
Yes, because he didn't want to be bothered with converting it. He let somebody else convert it, and it worked rather well, but it hasn't been updated recently. So
yeah, I don't think it works anymore for the latest version of the game.
Which is a shame because and the problem is when it was working, you couldn't use the engine mods with it because they wouldn't change over from Europe to America.
Yeah.
So it was whisper quiet versus the Pete's K Whoppers we're used to.
Oh.
Peck says that Russian fuel is about half the price it is anywhere else on the map, slightly more.
Wow. So you could really, if you just hang around doing jobs in Russia, you could really make a packet full of money.
Oh,
just
yeah.
From saving on fuel. See, we give all sorts of tips here. some not so useful, some quite so useful. There you go.
A little bit of consumer advice. There we go. Pex, or E says the only thing Volvo did good are their coaches. Everything else is bad and plain simple ugly AF. Ease, that's not true. The Classic looks good.
Ease, I hope the next bus you get on is not a Scania but a Volvo.
Huh.
And if you ever
he likes the coaches.
If you ever come to Australia, Ease, and I have to pick you up from the airport, I will buy a Volvo and pick you up in it. There you go.
At least get a 740 with the turbo.
No, I'll buy one of those grandpa ones. What are they? Is it 540L or something? Those station wagons.
I like the 740s actually all the way around. They were a good looking car. You know, they were square as hell. They still looked really good though.
Yeah, those ones. But what is it through the ages? Isn't it the Volvos? Now I might be wrong on this, but when they went from 440, 540, 640, and 740, they all look the same. Is that the models? I'm trying to remember the model name.
Yeah, because then the 8 series got all aerodynamic and weird looking, and they've stuck with that for a while. So
I was thinking of the ones that look like a box on wheels.
Yeah, the 7 series. I like the
7 series. Is all right. So I've got my models wrong.
That was the triple box.
Triple box.
Yeah, it was a box in front, box in the middle, box in the back.
Where on earth did they get the design idea from?
But it was so quick, and it was just so good.
Where on earth did they get the design idea from? It's like
they looked at their ruler and found inspiration.
I was thinking somebody went to the local fruit market and saw all these boxes stacked together, and they went, "That's the next Volvo." And they tipped all the fruit out and stole the boxes and took them back to the Volvo factory, drew some wheels on it, and went, "This is the next model Volvo, guys. We've got to use it," you know?
You know what's odd is that actually the 740 series, especially the GLE Turbo, was a status car here in the States for a long time. It was like one of the cars you had to have if you were rich.
Really?
Yeah. They were quick. They handled well. And
if you got into an accident,
they were really good quality. And if you got in an accident, you stood a good chance of not dying. It ticked all the boxes, which is unusual for a car to do.
They ticked the box of not dying.
Yeah. Oh no, it ticked all the boxes. It was pretty quick. It was comfortable, luxurious, and you didn't die in it if you got in a car wreck. Unless you hit somebody at 100 miles an hour. Yeah.
So the stream looks like it's been good today, except for the start when it just had a massive hiccup. That
yeah,
hiccup
it's been a little stuttery, but not like the worst we've ever had.
Like still shots.
Like the screenshot slideshows.
Yeah, slideshows. Yeah, that day we had slideshows when I changed over internet. Oh dear, that was horrible.
Let's see. Mr. Baker says, I'm giving myself a ticket because I went in the exit. Apparently in game he's playing too.
You give yourself a ticket?
Yeah.
That's as bad as one of the guys at work. He was a health and safety officer at the time, and he gave himself wrote himself up as a report because he did something wrong. And I thought that was silly. Just say to yourself, don't do it again. No, he went and did a full-on official report, which he thereby got in trouble by himself. Oh dear.
Oh dang. Let's see. Clayton says he likes Peterbilts. Good for you.
Very good. There's some wonderful Peterbilts out there.
Oh yeah, 389's one of them. The son of Ozzy says you can't dodge poles in Australia because they're all electric now.
Yeah, they're all electric now. They're all linked up.
Yep. Looks like Senior has challenged Ease, I guess, on the hatred of Volvo. He says, I like the Volvo coach, old ones. Rest, just a big no. Volvo trucks are like Euro goodies with its ugly, ugly paint job, SCS made bad color choices for that. And I agree with him on the color choices for Euro goodies. That was horrifying.
Euro goodies.
Son of Ozzy says, no, Senior, you need to buy a Kenworth. They are better money than the Volvo and Canyas, plus Kenworths can pull more.
Yes, that is true. But I'm using standard in-game truck at the moment, so...
Yeah. Mr. Baker says, only if most cops arrest themselves for breaking their own laws. I read that out loud. I'm sorry, I should not have read that. Matthew says, no tolls here in Perth.
Oh, is there no tolls in Perth at all? Really?
Must be nice.
Everyone just moved to Perth. Don't worry about the heat. Just move to Perth.
I apologize for reading that one thing there, Senior. I didn't read through all the way before reading it.
That's all right. No problem. Not too worried.
Yeah. No. It'd be worse. Matter of fact, I've read worse on the screen. Never mind.
Well, yeah.
No, Lean's read worse on this.
Yeah, Lean has read a lot worse. She was just reading. She was tired, and she just went blah 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 blah, and it just came out. Ah.
Like, shit. I can't believe
Did I say that? I can't believe I said that.
Right.
After the stream, she was so apologetic.
Heck says nearest toll to him would be the Humber Bridge.
The Hummer Bridge, eh?
Humber Bridge. Yeah.
I'd call it the Hummer.
No. That's why you weren't on the council that named things.
Oh yeah, well that's right.
Although I've seen pictures of the bridge, it's rather huge. So, Mr. Baker did apologize to me for reading the.
It's all good. Don't worry about it, guys.
It's all good. No worries. It's not the most foul thing I've ever read. Trust me, I've read a lot. I've read a lot worse too, Senior.
Yes, I think we all have read a lot worse. 110 kilometers to go, guys. 110.
Oh, Peck says which is the bridge near Hull in this game. You know, like great big long bridge near Hull.
Oh, okay. I don't
UK.
know off the top of my head. Sorry. I'd have to look at it on the map.
Every time you come off the train, you say, "Well, what's that big bastard bridge supposed to be?" And that's what it is.
Oh, right. Okay.
Go.
That's okay. Now I know. See, you translate it for me so I understand.
Yeah. I'm getting good at that, aren't I?
Yeah. We are only doing 70. This is so painful. Why are we only doing 70 on a highway? Really? There's no construction work.
Son of Ozzy says, no, there's tolls. I'm in Perth. While y'all have fun debating tolls, I'm just glad I don't live in a state with tolls. So.
Toll state?
Well, they were talking about making a couple of our highways tolls. Like, really?
Toll? Really? Okay. Trying to raise money, are they?
Well, if you saw the state of our roads, you'd insist on toll roads everywhere.
Well, if the government ever says to you, we're building a new road, but we got to put tolls on it, and then once the road's been paid for, we will take the tolls off. Don't ever believe them. Ever.
Yeah, that's the biggest lie in history, because that's what the Ohio Turnpike was supposed to be like, and there's still tolls on it, and it's been paid for about 150 times over by now. They've
done that on every single major road here in Brisbane, and it's still, the toll is on there. Still. So, they're full of you-know-what. Big, giant lots of...
You-know-what, yeah.
You-know-what. So big that you could probably start a you-know-what farm. That's how much it's...
Right. Yeah. I'm going to... Ease, I don't know exactly what you're talking about. So
Ease doesn't even know what he's talking about half the time.
No. That's okay.
Oops. I went and looked
Well,
out
actually,
the window and nearly drove off the road.
I would be okay with them putting tolls on a couple of our interstate. Really.
Yeah, but once
If it
they
would help- if it would help.
start, they don't. Yeah, they just go nuts. So
I mean, there's only one or two that are really would be viable for tolls. Unfortunately, one of them is one not personally right now, but I used to use all the time.
which toll? I'm trying to think of a cost of trucks when they go through tolls. It's just phenomenal here. And,
No ease. I don't do hugs. Sorry.
And some of the truck drivers were talking on the CB about the toll cost, and they have to pay it because they have to get through that toll. Otherwise, they, lose the amount of time that they spend trying to get around it is more than what it would just cost them just to drive through the toll. So.
Oh yeah. And that's where the problem lies in my particular state. Most of our roads follow the interstate anyway, or not most of, but some of our roads follow the interstate. So, what are they going to do? Close down a bunch of the side roads in order to get their tolls? I mean, let's see. Oh, apparently, so I've obviously did make a mistake. It was his spell check, so no big deal. There are no tolls. Let's see. Oh, did you hear about that black hole, Senior? I think it's near the center of the universe, or it is the center of the universe.
Is this an actual space fact, or is this something that we should be talking about after the stream?
No, it's an actual. They actually finally photographed a black hole.
Really?
In the center of the universe.
Oh, I'll have to Google that.
Yes. I hate saying this, but as much as I enjoy living, but I would love it if it would come in kind of, yeah.
What?
I'm like, yeah.
Well,
what a cool way to go.
Don't be so. No, that's negative. Don't be like that at all.
That's better than my other dream of how I want to go, doing 200 miles an hour in a stock car and accidentally hitting a wall. I mean.
Wow. Okay, I don't dream of that sort of stuff, but I once had a dream that I fell off a cliff and kept falling and falling and falling and falling, and then I hit the ground. I dusted myself off and walked away like nothing had happened.
Are you watching that episode of Family Guy where Death is laid up in Peter's house?
No.
I haven't even had that dream.
No, I haven't. I don't watch much Family Guy. Did that happen on that, did it?
Yeah, basically, Death was injured. And basically, since Death was not prowling, the rules of Death no longer applied. Peter jumped off a big old building and just got up like nothing happened, brushed himself off, and got two $1,000 checks. Let's see here.
I am at my delivery. Yes.
Mr. Baker says, wait, did that cop just pull over another cop with Senior Pass? I'm going to have to rewatch this later.
Really?
I've seen crazier crap.
Did a cop pull over another cop?
Yeah, apparently. That happened.
They were discussing the donut shop they were going to attend to. I don't know.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Frank says that black hole is about 55 million light years away.
55 million light years away. That's fascinating.
It better hurry its ass up. Anyway.
I want to buy a ticket. I want to buy a ticket to go have a look at it. How about that?
Mr. Baker says, wow, first ever picture of a black hole. He's looking at the picture. Looks cool. Looks nice, rather, he says. I saw the picture. And
jeez, if you want to see a picture of a black hole, you should just have a look on the internet. Just Google black hole and then just have a look. Just look at the images.
Okay, we have to add this disclaimer. Do not Google everything Senior tells you to Google.
By the way, if you do Google that, I am not held responsible for what you see.
Exactly. Oh, you didn't do your shameless plug, speaking of.
My shameless plugs. Oh, the guys know the deal, the drill with the shameless plugs anyway.
Well, we might have new people in here that don't know about the shameless plugs.
Do you guys want to hear the shameless plug? It's shameless.
Well, I would be yelled at by Nace if I didn't do at least once.
That is true. We better do it, otherwise, Nace, when he does get
When he
unbusy,
shows up.
he will, when he shows up, will probably have a word to me, and I get into trouble. So, which one should we do today? We got so many of them. Oh my goodness. Let's see. The store. Guys, if you haven't seen the latest in merchandise that we do have for the Junior Senior Gaming store, please do so. If you click on the below the video at the moment, it says show more. You will see that there is a couple of shops there. One is the one for Australia, which makes it a lot easier for Australians, and the other one is the one for America, which makes it a lot easier on postage for the Americans. So
Yes.
because the Americans didn't like the postage from Australia. Bloody horrible, wasn't it, Stig?
Yeah, I'm not paying $25 for a $3 sticker. Thank you.
Yeah, see, so that was a bit ridiculous. But there's nothing we can do about that because it's Australia Post and they suck. So there we go.
Yeah.
I have a new skill. There we go. Let's apply that. And yes, that is definitely a number 4. That's number 4. Oh, gee. I thought that wasn't going to count then. Wow.
Well, the good news is you got at least a month to complete this event, or almost a month to complete this.
Almost a month. So another 6 more to go, and I'll be right.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get a shorter destination, so I can just go bang, 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 do 3 in one stream. It'll be all good. That'll be good. Yeah. Oh yes, I wanted to mention Patreon, guys. If you are interested in Patreon, then please click on the show more link down below and you will see that it says Patreon. We have some monthly patron, what are they? It's not schemes, is it? No, it's not a scheme. It's a monthly things that you can do. That sounds really bad that I don't remember what it's called. But anyway, starting from $1
packages.
Yes, $1 packages that we have to offer, starting from $1 and going all the way up to $50. If you are a business, we also have some business packages there as well, where we can promote your company and make it sound really nice. And even if you do one of the higher packages and you're a local company, we can come out and visit your company and do some videos and stuff like this. You can tell us about your products and all sorts of stuff. So that's really cool. So Patreons, guys, and remember, for those of you who didn't know this, at the first of every month is when the patron takes out the fee. All right, it's the first of every month, so don't forget that, guys. So some people that are new to it did actually get caught out at the start of April, so I just thought I'd let you know that the first of every month. So that means if you signed up now, right, you get a lot of free stuff, the free services for pretty much a whole month for nothing. You don't get charged for that, and then on the first of next month you get charged for that. So I thought that was pretty good doing that. I thought it was pretty generous, you know. So there we go, guys. That's 2 shameless plugs, and Nace will not get up me now.
Yes, hopefully not.
Now, do you need to catch up on some chat, Stig?
No, not really. We kept pretty close. We kept pretty close up. I do have Son of Ozzy says next time I'm in Brisbane or Melbourne, if one whole person tries to drive up the inside of a B trailer, I'm gonna flip my, you know what, basically.
Oh yeah. Please do that. And actually, on that topic, this week I did see if anyone knows around Browns Plains and in Brisbane, on Browns Plains Road, there's Illawina. I saw that is not a B double zone, just so you know, right? Illawina Street is not a B double zone. Browns Plains Road is, and I saw a B double turn down that street, Illawina, and take out a car. He did the whole lane sharing thing, and then he turned around it, and as he was turning, a car nicked down the inside and just smashed straight into the back of the the B double. Now,
Oh, wow.
because it's not a B double zone, from what I understand, the cop will just turn up and go, ticket straight to the truck driver. So.
Wow, yeah, hopefully. No offense. I mean, I don't like excessive ticketing of truck drivers, but if you're in the wrong zone, you deserve your damn ticket.
Well, yeah, that's right. So, and I have to admit, yes, I have driven a B double accidentally in the wrong zone, and my boss got right up me. So, yeah. So I didn't get a fine, but that was when I was first driving B doubles. So I've been very careful ever since. So really don't want to fine. Really don't want to fine. So that's it for the chat. There we go.
I think we're pretty much caught up, and everything that's there is basically either Peck saying goodbye or talking about your plugs. That's all.
Don't forget, tomorrow, guys, we will be doing some American Truck Simulator multiplayer where you can join in with me, and we will be on the, let's see, US server, LA service center, and our normal time of 9 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Times will be starting. Okay, so if you want to join in, please join in. You don't have to have your load on board or whatever. You can grab one. We'll wait for you, and you know, you can grab a load, and we'll just drive anywhere we need to. Just purchase a trailer and pick it up and drive. That's what a lot of people do, actually.
Oh yeah. Or I would just show up with mine.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much, Stig, for reading the chat and helping today. Thank you very much to our moderators. Much appreciated. I really do love the work that you guys do. It is, I'm very grateful. I am very, very much. But that is it for me today, guys. Look, if you like this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the ass. And if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on.
He said Lean is the boss right as you were going into your clothes.
Is Lean the boss now, is she? Right, okay.
She always has been.
Oops.
What are you talking about?
There we go. Yeah, she always has been. There we go. The stream wasn't working properly there for a second. It just went.
Oh, that's never good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it on the screen now. You're kind of doing a little bit of a freeze frame there.
Freeze frame. Dun, 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 dun. Freeze frame. Dun, 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 dun.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Oh.
Still can't believe your chat didn't come up.
My chat. I'll fix that now. I'll be able to fix that now for tomorrow.
That'd be a good idea.
It will.
Oh, good. Looks like the end credits are sort of working. Yay.
What happened to them? Where did they go? Oh, there they are. They start working.
Yeah.
See, it says thank you for watching. See?
Yeah, see, I was saying your credits are working.
Yes.
Bye.
Yes, their credits are up to date. Everything's all working. They're very nice. Thank you to our patrons. See?
Yes.
See, there's Baz. Thank you, Baz. There's Drew. Thank you, Drew. There's Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. And Jason. Thank you. And we also have Joshua. Thank you very much. Muchly appreciated. Joshua again. Thank you very much. It's another Joshua. Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. Peter. Thank you, Peter. There's Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. Don't forget, guys, to go check out Crazy Volvo's stream. If you're not sure how to find him, just go into YouTube and type in Crazy Volvo. He is live now playing some American Truck Simulator. And normally I don't plug these streams, but I think I do have to plug his because he's been so he has really been supportive of Junior Senior Gaming in the past. So I'm going to go head over there now and have some fun.
Well, he's an old friend of the channel.
Oh,
so
yes.
It's always nice to help your friends when you can.
That is correct. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't forget, ATS.
You spelled moderators wrong.